It's cold today, freezing in Melbourne. It's below zero. We're trying out a new hybrid camera. That's right, a new hybrid film camera. That's good. Ah, beautiful. Oh, wow. I'm moving closer. Oh, that's not on the market. That should be. But first, we've got to meet up with another photographer. Jack, hang on. Good to see you.
Yeah.
How are you? Good?
Good. We're going to do some street photography.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll show you my cameras. Let's get to yours. Tilt lens from Lens Baby, Sweet Optic 50. That's just for art. My 12-year-old Samsung. It's got the Pentax sensor in it. And I brought my film camera in so we can do some colour photography with 303.
That's fantastic, Jack. Yeah, nice gear there. So what we got here is the Minolta X700 and my other favourite camera, the Sony ZV-1. And I have two flash triggers. I have the Flash Q20 Mark II trigger on the Sony ZV-1 and also on the Minolta X700. Yeah. So I'm coupling the two cameras together using a double-ended 1/4-inch male fitting. And you must be wondering why. I'll explain everything, but first let's get a coffee. 5 Points Cafe. And what's the model of it again?
It's got 100 different names. That's the Japanese model.
That's the Japanese model, is it?
Because it's got that on the site.
Well,
what that does is in that Japanese mode, it takes a normal photo. In this one, it takes a panorama narrow photo.
And that, right. And how many years, when you know when this one was made, the old X700, that would have been back in the 80s, yeah?
Probably because of that. We didn't bring the ISO word in until the late 80s. Most people were using
ASA.
American Standard.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it is, American Standard? And that's the international standard, is it?
This is in 100% Japanese. Getting stretchy. Looks like an SLR.
It does, yeah.
Works like an SLR. That's a Sony lens. Well, that's a Minolta, but that's a Sony mount.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sony bought out Minolta.
Sony brought out that. They brought out the
Alpha
moniker.
Oh, did they?
And then they stole the Alpha name off it.
Ah, didn't know that.
Turn this go flat.
Yeah.
I lost this camera at least 3 times when I moved to Melbourne.
Is that right?
I used to keep it in my pocket, sit down, have a coffee, get up, walk away, come back, no camera, have to walk back and find it.
Yeah, that's what I do quite a lot still, with my flash. I mount it somewhere, and I walk a few blocks away, and then I say, oh.
Scratch it. Cheap plastic.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't beat these old tanks.
No, exactly. All my Pentaxes in the 70s are built like that.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think of the new Pentax half frame, is it?
The half frame one's good.
It is?
I've got a half frame down there. The half frame camera is good.
Yes.
Because it's got that on. See, you've got zone focusing on here. So
Yeah, that's right.
if you set it to F11, that's your zone to shoot in. 4.8 metres and 8.4 metres.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what the new camera from Pentax 17's doing.
That's got it too, has it?
Zone focus.
Yeah. And you think Pentax will produce another?
Pentax are working on the next model.
Are they really?
They said they're going to make 3 models.
Oh, right.
But they're running behind the sales. Like production, they're getting everything produced in Vietnam.
Right.
And they didn't make enough of the Pentax 17, but they're still running on it, and they're running behind on the Ricoh Diary.
Are they?
Everything's selling better than what they reckon. Canon and Nikon both said there's no future in film, and they won't make a film camera. And then 2 weeks ago they had a meeting and they said, we're reviewing it.
Well, I'll tell you something. About 4 years ago, I wrote to most of the major manufacturers asking them if they would produce a film camera combined with a digital camera, because I thought that would be the future.
I brought an SFXN, I think that's what it's called, and it doesn't work. Guaranteed to work, but it didn't work. And that's like that. It was a Pentax version of a fully automatic camera. So that's going to be fully automatic, fully autofocus, or not. I only brought that for model photography.
Oh, did you? Oh, that's a nice compact job, that one.
When I get that message. It's a half frame 1972.
Half frame.
Fully solar power. Because
Solar power.
these are crystals,
Yeah.
and those crystals read the light meter.
Gee.
They're the light meter.
Let's get a shot of that. Okay. So they're crystals, are they?
They're crystals.
Oh.
When they fail, by my camera. They're light reactive crystals, so
Yep.
you've got to keep the lens cap on it. It's been on it for 52 years.
Alright.
Get into here. This thing will not fire
Right.
as soon as that. You get into the viewfinder. Do you see inside the viewfinder? You should see.
You can if you...
I'll hold it still.
Yeah.
There you go. Did you see a red flag in there?
I don't know if I get the red
Oh, you've
flag.
got the red flag there.
I have?
That red flag means you can't shoot a photo.
I do.
And if you put it back down. So if you don't have the red flag there, that one will shoot.
You might have to...
That will actually shoot.
Alright. I do.
Got something in front of it, it gives you the red flag.
There. That's a beauty.
Can't have very good ISOs. It's only, what is it? 25 to 400, so you can't shoot night time.
Okay.
Can't shoot in a dark room like you see.
No.
You won't shoot.
Well, I'll show you what I'm up to. This is my favourite camera, right? The little Sony ZV-1.
Yep.
I love this little camera. I think it's the best thing since sliced bread. I love it because I just shut it in my pocket, use it with off-camera flash. It's got that retractable lens, the screen that tracks and flips and all that sort of thing. Articulated screen, yeah. And I wanted the camera manufacturers to make a camera that was both film and digital.
Yeah.
And today I'll take a few photos to give it some weight why I think it's a good idea, particularly with the way film's going and the cost of film. This would cut down on your shots that you'd miss because this has a unique ability to set the exposure through what they call the setting effect.
Yep.
So like in this shot here right now, let's just keep it at 1/60th of a second. And if I bring down the aperture, I'll open it up a bit. So there you go, that's at
Short depth field.
yeah, so there you go. That's at f2. Now I think the Olympus lens will go to 1.8, is it? 1.8 on the Minolta?
1.7.
1.7, there you go. So let's even bring it down to 1.7.
Which is just a better possible outside.
Yeah, there you go, right? So it's 1.7. And here I'll,
You want your maximum shutter speed.
there you go. But I'm going to use flash. See? So I'll take a shot of the cameras. So let's have a look. See, for instance, I've got my little flash here. So I'll turn that on. Just bring it down to what do we got? I'll just take, I think that's going to be too bright, so I'll bring that up actually. I'll bring that back up to about f4, right? Now that doesn't look much, does it? So just take a shot. Look at that. Right, you see that? Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just put that down there for a minute. Now, let's do the same thing. And this will be the proof in the pudding. So we'll go take this one and I'll do the same thing. I'll set it to f4, right? And I'll just get some focus on the cameras. There you go. I might just turn this one around if you can. There you go. So it's Pentax versus Minolta here. So we got that. That looks pretty good. Now I'll take the same shot. I'll bring that up and hopefully we'll get a good shot. And just to test it, I'll put that down there. I'll put this one back on. I'll set the lens to 50 approximately. Right, it's about 50. And we'll take the same shot. Alright, so we'll compare the two in the video. Yeah, so just so I'll just go through that again for the video. So what I did, I set up the correct exposure on the little ZV-1 as I normally do by using the setting effect, which makes a big difference. Okay, so show everyone the setting effect. So that's and hold that, Jack, for a minute. Thank you. So that's with the setting effect on, and so that's my exposure, what I've exposed for, and that's without it, which gives you nothing. But with the setting effect, it tells the whole story. And then by doing that and taking your shot with a flash, and you set your flash to the right exposure, you take your shot. There you go. You've got a beautiful, beautiful image there. And what I want to do, I asked Nikon. I think it may have been Fuji. I'm not sure if I asked Canon and Sony yet, but I'd like them to make a camera that's like this. It's two cameras together, like the way I do it, as one camera. So we've got the one camera, and you would use the digital camera as a proof, like your Polaroid back in the old days. They would set up the shot with the Polaroid camera, and they'd take the shot. So in this instance, it was that one. So, and again, I'll just do a demo, but we'll just turn it around in this instance. So we're using digital, and the digital will do the work. So, but I'd build a frame around it like a Rolleiflex. You know a Rolleiflex? Yeah, I thought about being like a Rolleiflex.
Like a new camera out.
Are they?
New film camera out. Yep.
And then there we go. See, beautiful. Yeah. There you go. Look at that. And again, I'll do the same thing again. So I'll just check my settings. So the settings were 1/60th of a second, f4, ISO 200. This film's supposed to be ISO 200. Not that I set it on the meter there, but ISO 200 at aperture of f4, right? f4, and shutter speed at 60th second, because that's the flash sync speed on this particular model. So you have to have it at 60th of a second. So I'll wind it on, I'll get my focus, I'll bring my flash up again, and I'll do the exact same thing. There you go. And we'll compare those photos. Yeah, so we've done them on both cameras. But that's what I'd like to see the manufacturers do. And the idea is that if you could use the digital camera as your slave, and being the slave, it would work really well for the setup. And that's what they used to do in the old days. In fact, one of my favourite photographers from the past that I like to follow is Helmut Newton, and he was a fashion photographer, and he used to use a Polaroid camera to set up his shots. And he'd take a shot with the Polaroid camera, and then he'd transfer all the settings from his Polaroid to his 645, and away he'd go. Both Jack and I are still trying to work out how to vlog efficiently. As you can see, Jack's run out of hands here. We're just doing a little bit of street photography and video, yeah. Yeah, could I get your photo? Sure. Oh, so that, you should be able to see yourself there. So there you go, Caitlin. Ah. Yeah, you can say hi if you want.
I can see myself, hello.
Yeah, and you do a peace sign. There you go, that's Caitlin.
Hello everyone, yeah, nice to meet everyone.
And this is my little flash. I'll put that on as well. And I'll probably hold that in this instance. And I'm going to shoot both film and digital.
Okay.
Yeah, so what I'll do, I'll shoot with the digital first. So I'll set that up.
How do you have two cameras?
Yeah, two together. I joined two together. There you go. So I'll just take a test shot with that. Now see how it goes. So 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And I'll just change my composition. You look beautiful there. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's lovely. You can see that.
Oh, I love that.
You love that?
Yeah.
I'll try and do the same now with the film camera. So that's, yeah. So I'll switch that around. And
do you also have like like gallery shows or anything?
No, just put it online really, but maybe at a later date.
You know what you can do? You can like even make merch on this thing called Printify.
All right,
And
Printify.
you can put your photos on there and then like sell hats, shirts, backpacks.
Oh, really?
everything with your-
It's beautiful. Hold that. I'm getting focus. This is an old school camera, so I've got focus, and I'll just go down a bit. Beautiful. And I'll do one more digital just to be sure. I'll get that shot.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Caitlin.
Caitlin, please to meet you,
Yeah.
Caitlin. Yeah, lovely. You don't mind I get a photo? You look beautiful with the light on you and everything. Yeah, just there. That's it. Lovely. Hold that there. One more. Beautiful. You having a good day? Yeah. That's the way. That's nice light, Jack. I'll get a shot of you. 1, 2, 3. With my flash on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Think we got one. Yeah, we got one. That's a beautiful scene. Wow, it's really nice. There you go, mate. You wouldn't do me a favour, would you?
Yeah, what's up?
You see this here? I want to take a photo. Exactly this scene here.
Yeah.
You see this spot right here, just past this thing?
Yeah.
You wouldn't stand there for me to be in my photo.
Sure.
I'll put my flash on. Thank you for this. You having a good day?
Yeah, what about you?
Yeah, I am. I love the light. It's been nice. So the settings are the same. So this is the shot with digital, which is a beautiful shot. What's your name?
Akshay.
Akshay. Pleased to meet you. Yeah, JD. Yeah.
JD.
Yeah. And you having a good day, Akshay?
Yep.
That's
Yeah, pretty well.
that's right. Thanks for helping me out here,
That's all
by the way. So we'll just quickly get that shot with film. So what it will do, I'll just transfer the flash unit from the digital camera, right? And I'll put it on top of the film camera the same way, like such. There we go. And I'll get my composition again, which is really good. There we go. Hold that. Tram's there. Ready? Beautiful. Got it.
Akshay.
Akshay.
Yep.
Have a good day,
See you
Akshay.
later.
Thanks, Akshay. You've done a great job modelling for me. Unfortunately, the little Flash Q20 Mark II didn't fire. However, looking at the pictures, you can see that the setting effect process works. If the Flash Q had fired, I'm quite confident the Minolta X700 would have produced a photo like this.
I kind of like that. You can be very artistic. So the settings that I set it to, even though it says -2, I've got it set at 1/60th of a second, ISO 200, f6.3, and yeah, it'll make for a good shot. And let's just prove that. I'll just young Jack, you wouldn't stand here for me, would you, boys? Thank you. Just there. That's it. Bit this way. It's this way. Thank you. And yeah, I'll just get a shot of you there like that. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. So, because I'm going to transfer the settings over from one camera to another. So I'm going to transfer the settings. It's 7.1. Flash power is 1/8. I left the flash power the same. I know that the aperture was at 7.1, so I'm going to stick it on f8, which is close enough. Bring your camera up again, please, Jack. That's right. Hold that, and I'll just get my focus right. Okay, 1. That's it. Looking good. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. That one will work out. I heard the shutter.
The step before portrait. and the
Okay.
Step above gold.
I wasn't aware. I shoot here a lot.
Gold is the cheap one.
So gold is the cheap one, is it?
Yeah, and this one's $4 more, and this is like the middle between portrait and gold.
Alright. I didn't know that. I always thought that it was black and white film.
Really enjoying this photo walk with Jack. Come across lots of beautiful people today, like Evelyn here. Beautiful. These shots were shot with the Sony ZV-1 and flash.
Bye.
Jack had to make a pit stop to switch out his roll of film. He got 36 out of 36 exposures, all turned out perfectly. In fact, I think he said he got 37 exposures that all turned out perfectly. Good on you, Jack.
Airport bag.
Airport bag.
You can nail exposure with a good understanding of the Sony 16 rule and or by using a light meter.
Okay.
However, using those methods won't help you with your envisaged image and or composition.
So, what's your name?
My name is Sherry.
Sherry.
Yeah.
And I noticed as you're walking up the laneway there,
Yep.
that you,
He just brought some film.
And I say one, yeah.
yeah, you wouldn't lift that up.
Perfect.
Oh, what's that, an A1, is it?
A1, yep.
Yeah, hold it up like that, please, Sherry. So tell me a bit about your camera.
I use an AE1.
Yes.
I mostly shoot sports, so I shoot the
Oh,
footy,
sports.
I shoot soccer, I do all of that.
Oh, dear.
First time ever with a smaller lens, but
Yes.
yeah, it's good fun.
Yeah.
Let's see how it is. Well,
That's-
it's a big boy.
big
it's
boy.
A little heavy boy. So.
It's a bit heavy, is it?
Yeah, but we love it. Yeah.
Wouldn't bring it up a little bit more.
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
see yourself there?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, so
perfect, yeah.
there you go. So yeah, so and what do you mean by a big boy? The weight? Or,
Wait, so I'm used to the AE1.
Okay.
It's just a little bit more, but this is with a small lens, so I usually shoot 300 mm plus.
okay.
So I don't know how it's gonna take. Let's see, but I'm excited. Let's
Yeah.
figure it out.
And you just bought it, did you, from Japan?
Yeah, from Japan. I think I placed the order a week and a half before,
Yes.
and it's really quick from Japan actually. So.
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
so yeah,
And what film did you put in it today?
So the Fuji 100, the old school one, not the one that the re-spooled where they put the Kodak label on it. This is the old Fuji 100. So it's really rare. Back of the fridge, picked it out.
Wow.
So
What was your experience with the camera? I know you're testing it out as the first time, but how did you find it? Like enjoyable?
very similar with the AE1,
Right.
but it's fun. I love the sound feedback because that's what I really miss. I don't want the the clunky electronic type. It's very mechanical, so I love it for that.
Good.
Yeah.
What was the roll of film? 36 or 12 or 24? 24.
Yeah,
Okay.
24.
I love it. And what did you shoot, if you don't mind me asking?
Just anything and everyone. I didn't want to get in people's faces.
Yeah,
So a
yeah.
little bit behind the stuff. So let's see, got a bunch of signs, a couple of cars going by, headlights, stuff like that. It's a
Cool.
little bit interesting, yeah.
Excellent. And what's the lens on the front? What focal length?
So this one's the f1.8 50 mm.
Okay.
So it's actually an FL lens as well.
Righto.
So I didn't know that. I read it as FD on the listing.
Okay.
But the Air one has the stop-down metering function.
Right.
So that was useful. So
I love it.
yeah.
And are you on Instagram?
Yes, I am. I shoot sports. I've
Cool.
done work with with Carlton Football Club, with Jill on Cats. I've done stuff for Melbourne Victory A League. So
Wow.
it's the Sher Chasm. And
cool.
check me out. Thank
Yeah,
you.
could you spell out your Instagram? And I'll-
So that would be THESHERCASM, the Sher Chasm. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate that.
Tasha. All right, have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
My glasses.
If you want to.
The flesh.
Oh, well, I like them on you, but, if you don't like it, that's nice. Beautiful, go back a bit. Very nice. You get a bit of B-roll of you. That's good. The fishing, eh?
Jack captured his shots for the day, and that's where we parted company. So I still had a few frames left on my roll of Fujifilm 200 to shoot. Thanks again for a great day out today, Jack. Now let's use up the rest of my film.
my shout out, my Instagram is Taco Etron, and I also have a podcast called Mates Talk. Follow us. It's about men's mental health.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.